Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I want to appreciate you so much because of your great support. Please consider subscribing to this channel. Now, DPP Noordin Haji has come out to clash with KOOME's judiciary. Just initially, when the case of Paul Makenzi was availed to the court, or rather for the judiciary for a review, because it is not for the first time that Paul Makenzi was having case, or it is not the first time Paul Makenzi is finding himself in a trouble. In 2017, we are being told that the Office of the Director of Public Prosecution, that is DPP, cleared Paul Makenzi when it comes to the case that was there in 2017. After the allegation that now Kenyans came out asking what happened with the case of Paul Makenzi 2017. This now made KOOME, who is the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court and also the President of Judiciary, to come out to review the cases of Paul Makenzi. So she now revamps another investigation. Who cleared Paul Makenzi and how the cases were handled. Now the problem and trouble is with DPP Noordin Haji. Of course, the office of the DPP today, 28th, refuted claims that it entered into a plea agreement with Pastor Paul Makenzi in criminal cases in 2017. And this comes after, in a statement from DPP's communication department, maintained that the accused, who is facing a new wave of criminal charges, was placed on a defense and acquitted on merit. So the Office of the Director of Public Prosecution wishes to clarify that the office did not enter into a plea agreement with Paul Makenzi, and that the accused was placed on its defense and subsequently acquitted pursuant to Section 215 of the Criminal Procedure Code and not Section 210 in Malindi Criminal Case number 790 of 2017. That is whatever Noordin Haji has come out to say. Now, the fallout originated from earlier statement from the judiciary, dated Thursday, April 2027, that indicated the controversial pastor was released after entering a plea agreement with the DPP in case where there was he was charged with running an unregistered school and his church. So judiciary indicated that Makenzi was charged alongside two other people who were directed to keep up good behavior upon release. That is what was happening. But according to DPP, Makenzi was at the time fined 20,000 after pleading guilty, while the other accused person entered into a plea agreement. That is what is happening. And again, in addition, Winnie Alexander, Gandhi and Betty Mwaka, who were teachers at the Good News International Ministries, were charged with the offense of practicing a teacher without a certificate of registration, contrary to the Section 19 as read with Section 39 C of the Teachers Service Commission Act number 12 of 2012. But on December 13, 2018, the two accused persons pleaded guilty following a plea agreement dated December 13, 2018. And this premised on the condition that they will be of good behavior. That is how the statement read in part. But at the same time, the statement by the judiciary was released after question arose on how the accused secured freedom despite facing numerous criminal cases. Now Makenzi was facing over 10 court cases. At the same time, coast since 2017, most of which revolve around the radicalization of the children. Now, the question is, who is fooling who? Because when you look at the Noordin Haji, he has been having this behavior of just clearing cases. You know, this is a behavior that Noordin Haji has been having. So it is upon the judiciary to intervene in between. What happened? Because at the same time they are fighting each other. That now I'm clean, you have the problem. Now I'm the clean one, you have the problem. So the DPP must come out to tell us the reality, the truth. What happened? And why did they came out releasing Paul Makenzi? And after releasing Paul Makenzi, did the cases came out cleared or dropped by the DPP? And why did he came out dropping the cases? Because this is not first or twice. It has been there for several times, where some cases have been dropped with no evidence that these cases should be dropped or cleared. The only thing that we are being told that there is no evidence. Now, according to police data, over 100 bodies were recovered from 800-acre forest in an operation that commenced in April 14th. So this also is being connected after 93 children were rescued around 2018. And again, this was a case. Some children almost died because of this issue of fasting and prayers. Some were being told that they should not go to school. And that is why a bigger percentage of children were there, being captured. But again, the question is, as a fight that is arising in between the DPP, Noordin Haji, and the judiciary, is there any possibility of Noordin Haji being guilty of so-called the plea agreement between him and Paul Makenzi? Because it is a serious matter, where several cases have been dropped, not only in those years, but immediately William Ruto took over. You saw what happened. The cases were dropped. Those who are having rape cases were dropped. Those who are having murder cases were dropped. Corruption cases were dropped. So this is the country that we are living, where the institutions that are expected and respected to play a grand role towards ensuring that the truth, justice prevail, they're now taking it like granted. These people are taking for granted these institutions that they are holding. So for me, the DCI maybe did their job. The file was submitted or referred to the DPP, Noordin Haji, by then. Then after that, it was the Noordin Haji who came out giving charges sheets to Paul Makenzi and two others. Then after that, immediately the cases were dropped and cleared. What happened? At the same time, this man was accused in 2017, 2018. Now in 2023, the same thing. He is being accused. Was there any clear investigation towards what this man was doing? Because it is a pure and absolutely clear that this is beyond our capacity. After some individuals are just there to play with the minds of Kenyans towards the public or institutions that they are holding. So for me, I think it is a high time that the judiciary must be firm, ensure that some cases that has been dropped or cleared needs to be reviewed, because it will not be fair if someone has been charged or someone has been investigated and found guilty, that the cases are being erased, cleared, or removed, which it will hinder the justice and democracy across the Republic of Kenya. So for me, I think let the fight continue, but the judiciary to come out, intervene. What happened and why is it that we are in the same situation, but upon the realization, number of people have died? Is it fair for Noordin Haji to do so? Drop your opinion at the comment section below. Otherwise, I want to appreciate you so much because of great support. Please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing this video. Bye bye. Till we meet on another video.